It's still August 8th, 2022. Start off by saying if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Some of y'all may have heard by now that the FBI raided former President Donald Trump's home. I mean, how far is this government just going to keep going and going on the stuff that they kept blaming him that he did or was part of or hid stuff? Every president through the history of time of American presidents has done stuff. I mean, it's just the way it is. But for some reason they won't let this one go. So we'll see what comes out of this. I'm sure nothing at all will come out of it. They're just starting to set up sides on, who to back and stuff like that. That's what's going on. I've told you before, I don't believe President Trump is going to run for presidency in 2024. I believe it's going to be DeSantis, but this is just another way for them to try to throw something on former President Trump to keep him from running. You remember how bad they were trying to impeach him? Every time he turned around they were wanting to impeach him. But yet we've got a president right now just sending billions of dollars everywhere that we don't have money for. That shut down oil, shut down our oil in America and all this, but yet they're still going after former President Trump. I hope this shows some of y'all how this stuff actually works, that they're all in this together. There's no way I don't see Biden could win a re-election because of the way the country is right now. He's got real low approval rating. Economy's crap. Inflation's up. They're taxing us more. And I've told you from the start that I don't think Trump was going to run again in 2024, that DeSantis from Florida, he started setting himself up in March of 2020, right when the pandemic started. I could tell right then he was setting himself up for a presidential run. But just a little while ago, they raided President Trump's home, the Mar-a-Lago in Florida. They're trying to find something that, on the January 6th stuff is what it's for, is what they're doing. They're still trying to claim that he incited a riot and that he was behind it and everything else. I've told you, all this stuff is going to start speeding up. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And they're just, every day they're adding fuel to the fire, adding fuel to the fire. They want it to hurry up and fall down. But this is absolute ridiculousness. Like I said, if you go back to the history of time, no president in the United States is 100% honest. You look at Kennedy, he's considered one of the greatest American presidencies. But yet, he was out here having affairs all the time, even when he was president. So, I mean, history would look different on other presidents if they covered it the way they do now. Like back during the 60s when Kennedy was president, he probably wouldn't be looked at the same way now if they were being treated by the press the way they treat our presidents now. A lot of y'all know that. They even hid that FDR, was paralyzed. They hid that for years. Some people never even knew he was paralyzed until after he passed on. They just can't leave enough alone. They got to keep all this going and keep the hatred going and the arguing and fighting between the Democrats and the Republicans. They're all the same, guys. There's not one president in the history of the United States that if they actually investigated them was 100% honest. I mean, but this one here, they won't let it go. I was just getting this video out. I just heard about it, that they raided former President Trump's home in Florida, looking for stuff to see if they could pretty much pinpoint if he hid stuff from the text that's missing, emails that are supposedly missing. And y'all think back about Hillary, how much trouble she was getting into, and it just kind of went away right when Trump won. It went away. But now they're really going after Trump. They want this man in jail. They want him in trouble for stuff. Guys, that's America now. You get a president that does a pretty good job in there. You get one that we got now. That's how it's going. We see how it's going. Y'all stay safe out there. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button. Like or dislike the video. Comment on this one. I want to know what y'all think about it. Y'all think it's just crazy that they did this? Or do you think they're just trying to keep the tension going between everybody? And we know they're not going to find nothing. They can't even find out supposedly who leaked the Roe versus Wade stuff. So guys, stay safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Always be aware of your surroundings and protect yourself and your family at all times. Hit that subscribe button if you're still watching.